Welcome to Man Utd Transfer HQ, your ultimate source for Manchester United news, rumours, and updates. Our today news is Jadon Sancho ripped up Pep Guardiola agreement and was at centre of Man United drama. Jadon Sancho has been linked with a move away from Manchester United this summer, and it is not the first time that the winger has been involved in a transfer saga. Jadon Sancho has already experienced plenty of transfer drama as the winger remains in limbo over his Manchester United future. The winger is one of several players expected to leave Old Trafford this summer, but he is currently still a United player. The 25-year-old joined as a blockbuster signing in 2021 following his starring displays for Borussia Dortmund. Yet Sancho's time with the Red Devils has proved disappointing, with the England international spending recent seasons back at Dortmund and on loan to Chelsea. Sancho is likely to leave United this summer and was presented with two offers this week from Roma and Besiktas, but turned down both moves. The 25-year-old expects more opportunities to arise before the window shuts, but his high wage demands could complicate potential moves. With Sancho's future up in the air again, we take a look back at the transfer sagas involving the winger. Coming through the youth system at United's rivals, Manchester City viewed Sancho among the club's brightest academy talents. Although Pep Guardiola admitted he was keen to retain Sancho, the then 17-year-old winger was said to have gone back on a handshake agreement to sign a new contract before completing a move to Dortmund in his quest for regular minutes. "We offered him a huge deal and we shook hands," Guardiola said after Sancho's departure was confirmed in 2017. "But before we went to the States," he said, "I am not going to sign." Sancho never made a first-team appearance for City, but quickly thrived at the German outfit following his £8 million switch. He scored 50 goals and provided 64 assists across 137 outings for Dortmund, though Guardiola maintained he held no resentment towards Sancho for choosing to leave City. "I've said many times, it is not a regret," Guardiola said in 2021. "He decides. He's doing really well. Congratulations, he's an exceptional player. He is a national team player with huge quality, doing really well in Dortmund. We wanted him to stay but he decided to leave, and when people decide to leave all we can do is, let them, leave. I wish him all the best, except when he plays against us. No regrets at all. If he's happy, I'm happy." United had tried to secure Sancho's signature a year before his eventual arrival at Old Trafford. In 2020, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's team reportedly tabled an opening £73 million bid, potentially rising to £91.3 million, but this came up short of Dortmund's £108 million valuation. Sky Sports reported that Dortmund had been left bemused by United's proposal and negotiation tactics. The German side had imposed an August deadline for Sancho's transfer to be completed, which United failed to meet. Sancho's teammate, Roman Bürki, revealed the winger's response after seeing his Red Devils move collapse that "I wasn't 100% expecting him to stay, but I hoped he would," Bürki told Kicker. "It has always been clear that you have to pay a certain amount of money to buy a player of his quality, but because of the coronavirus pandemic, it's not as easy for the clubs as it was before. I don't believe Jadon is sad that he will continue with Borussia Dortmund. He comes to training with a smile on his face and is happy to be with us. Jadon is still a top player next year. Time is not running out for him. Besides, he has developed as a personality. I am not aware of any current events that give cause for criticism. Jadon hasn't done anything wrong in 2.5 weeks of pre-season so far." United eventually secured his signature the following summer for £73 million to finally bring an end to one of the longest transfer sagas in recent memory. Sancho is currently hunting for a new club after Chelsea opted against making his loan spell permanent. Enzo Maresca's team were forced to pay a £5 million penalty fee to United, having previously agreed an obligation to buy worth up to £25 million. The ex-Dortmund ace featured 41 times as Chelsea secured fourth spot in the Premier League and claimed the Europa Conference League crown last season, chipping in with 5 goals and 10 assists. Yet the Blues chose to pay £5 million rather than sign him on a permanent basis, instead bringing in Dortmund winger Jamie Gittins and Brazilian wonderkid Estevao this summer. This isn't the first time Sancho has had to make a return to United. After a disagreement with former United manager Erik ten Hag, Sancho was loaned out to Dortmund in January 2024. Despite making 21 appearances and even starting in the Champions League final, Dortmund were unable to secure a permanent deal for the forward. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to Man Utd Transfer HQ, and turn on notifications so you're always in the loop with the latest transfer news and rumors. One more thing, what are your thoughts on these updates? Comment below.